Damn, son, where'd you find this?
This should be played at high volume, preferably in a residential area.
Listen to me, Randy. It doesn't matter what you look like on the outside, whether you're white or black or Sasquatch even. As long as you follow your dream, no matter how crazy or against the law it is. Except for Sasquatch. If you're Sasquatch, the rules are different.
Forget it, Meatwad. I'm a circus freak. And that's all I'll ever be.
Whatever.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Travis Scott is speaking out on the tragic incident at his Astroworld Festival in Houston on Friday.
Before we even get into the Travis Scott news, when you just look at that crowd, it just looked like an awful time.
That left at least 8 dead and many more injured. The Sicko Mode rapper issued his first statement Saturday morning, offering
Yeah, the fact that it took Travis Scott so long to reply and care, and when you watch that video, he didn't even care. Like, the thing I noticed from the video of him saying sorry without saying sorry was that he had really pretty teeth.
Condolences to those affected and pledging his dedication to support authorities in their investigation.
Oh yeah, I now support the authorities because I have a bunch of lawsuits headed my way, but every time I've had riots at other shows, I've been known to say F the police, but now all of a sudden I've been able to manifest my respect for the authority. What a hypocritical hack of a douche.
Tweeting, quote, "I'm absolutely devastated by what took place last night.
Are you sorry?
My prayers go out to the families and all those impacted by what happened at Astroworld."
Oh, prayers. Give me a break. When you're up there, you look like the devil. Like everybody's like dying around you and you're like, yeah. Did you hear the video? Did you see the video of the person that's being carried out? And literally in the background, the dude is dying. And the last thing he ever hears is Travis Scott. Yeah. God. I mean, Travis Scott has about 2 good songs. The only real song I like by Travis Scott is Antidote from 5 years ago. But yeah, that whole, let's rage and be violent at concerts.
Shut up!
It's very much small D energy. Very much somebody I wouldn't want to have brought home to Thanksgiving dinner if I have a daughter in the future. Anybody who rioted at this fest, get away from me. I don't want to hang out with you. I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to be your acquaintance. I don't want you near me. If you were rioting at a Travis Scott show.
Festival. Houston PD has my total support as they continue to look into the tragic loss of life.
A tragic loss of life, which you could have prevented, you asswipe.
I am committed to working together with the Houston community to heal and support the families in need.
How are you going to support the families that lost kids because you didn't end the show? You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, I could have ended it like 40 minutes earlier, but I had to go, yeah.
Thank you to Houston PD, Fire Department, and NRG Park for their immediate response and support. Love you all.
Oh, yeah. If Travis Scott is saying love you all to me, I don't love my girlfriend. I don't love my mom. I don't love my family. If the idea of Travis Scott showing love is the same word that I show, I want to find a new word because I just don't need any of that demonic evil energy around me. Did you see the footage? Did you see the TikTokers afterward? I did a lot of research last night. Literally, everybody talks about this demonic, creepy energy that came from the show.
According to the Associated Press, officials described the incident as, quote, a surge of the crowd while the 29-year-old hip-hop star was on stage.
He literally has fire blowing up on the stage, and it looks like hell or something. Like, hell must just be, if it's real, forever and ever, you just hear, like, a broken record of Travis Scott going, yeah. Can you imagine that? You think that's irritating? Of me going, yeah, over and over again? Well, people paid to hear that. and paid great money. Like, I don't have to pay for any tickets because I get free tickets from my job. So the idea of paying for a concert is very ancient, and I'm just very grateful. But I'm saying I can't imagine paying $300 to die. And then the last thing you ever hear is Travis Scott going, yeah, and looking down upon your dying body. And he's just like, I'm making millions and I keep knocking up Kylie. Woo! And then everybody's like, why didn't Kylie stop the show? She's not smart enough to have him pull out. She keeps having kids with somebody that cheats on her. You think she has the mindset to stop a concert? Oh, watch out. Here comes Kylie. Everybody has a sad little view of the celebrities. Oh, they care about us. No, I've met enough celebrities and met every radio person I've ever looked up to, and they're all assholes. I'm talking about everybody but the bone. Literally, the bone's the only place that's nice. Everywhere else, bunch of ass wipes.
Houston Fire Chief Samuel Pena told reporters at a press conference that the crowd began to compress toward the front of the stage, which caused panic and injuries, adding that people, quote, began to fall out and become unconscious.
That's always fun. I'm going to get unconscious at a Travis Scott show. I mean, just hearing his voice makes you unconscious.
Which created additional panic. Pena said officials transported 17 people to hospitals.
Only 17? That's how you know they didn't have enough people working there. Only 17 people?
11 of whom were in cardiac arrest.
Oh, no.
It wasn't immediately clear whether those who died were among the people who had been taken to medical facilities. The fire chief told the AP that many people were also treated at the scene, where a field hospital was set up in a nearby park.
What I love, too, is all the diehard Travis fans, who I feel bad for because that's their favorite rapper. I love how they were, like, defending him, because I searched the internet. I went on Reddit pages. Like, I saw a picture of an unidentified body, and it was, like, a real picture, and it was haunting. Like, I searched deep for the Travis Scott footage. And all these like diehard fans were like, well, he's really busy up there performing and didn't notice the ambulance and the people dying and the bodies being carried in front of him as he looked down going, yeah. Like, it was crazy that the fans were defending him. Like, he literally didn't care about your life. He literally doesn't care about you, but you're defending him? Yeah.
About 300 people were reportedly examined throughout the day at that site.
It sounds good.
An estimated 50,000 people were in attendance for the sold-out two-day festival.
How many?
Attendance for the sold-out.
Let me rewind.
Estimated 50,000 people.
That's a lot of people.
Were in attendance for the sold-out two-day festival. Astroworld issued a statement on its official social media pages confirming that Saturday's events had been canceled.
Oh, thank God.
Travis's pregnant girlfriend, Kylie Jenner, and her sister, Kendall Jenner, were among those in attendance at...
Yeah, and then here's some info about them being in attendance. Oh, the important things. Forget about everybody who lost their life or almost died or has PTSD, you know. Thank God Kylie's okay. I was so worried. Oh, no.
Watch out. Hoppe is about to rant.
Kylie Jenner and Kendall Jenner were in attendance at Travis Scott's Astroworld Festival on Friday, where at least 8 people were killed and hundreds injured in what authorities are calling a mass casualty incident.
Oh, yeah, basically every Travis Scott show ever.
The pregnant beauty mogul and the supermodel each posted from the Houston event prior to the tragedy, sharing videos of the crowd and stage on their...
It's very cult-like. It's got weird energy.
Instagram stories during performances. Kendall also appeared to post side-by-side photos taken backstage earlier in the day.
Ooh, is she pregnant? Oh, maybe it was just a term. No, never mind. What I'm saying to you is, if there's an announcement in a few months that Kendall is pregnant, oh man, means Devin Booker has a really good jumper.
Day, a source told People magazine that Kylie and Kendall were unharmed.
I can sleep better. I mean, I don't want them to die. But how shallow is the news? Just go. They were unattended. They were fine. They lived.
Access Hollywood has reached out to the sisters and Travis's respective reps for comment.
How are you guys? We are okay. We don't care about human life and went back into our private jet. The end.
Kylie is currently expecting her and Travis's second child.
Oh, God. Imagine him as a father. Don't you open up the antidote?
And their 3-year-old daughter, Stormy, was also in Houston.
Popping pills is all we know, and watching people die in front of us, because I'm a sociopath.
Her and Travis's second child, and their 3-year-old daughter, Stormy, was also in Houston with them. The reality star shared a photo of the toddler's Astroworld trailer.
It's good. Bring a kid to that.
According to the Associated...
Yeah, there was a 10-year-old at the concert, and the 10-year-old died. I mean, why is a 10-year-old at a Travis Scott show? Why are 50,000 people at a Travis Scott show?
A world trailer. According to the Associated Press, officials described the incident as, quote, a surge of the crowd while the 29-year-old rapper was on stage. Houston Fire...
He looks bad for 29. Probably all the drugs.
Fire Chief Samuel Pena told reporters at a press conference, quote, the crowd began to compress towards the front of the stage, and that caused some panic, and it started causing some injuries. People began to fall out, become unconscious, and it created additional panic.
Yeah, so I went to Lil Wayne 4 years ago.
Shut up!
No, I won't. And it was at Janice Live, and I was in the middle of the crowd, and people began shoving a little bit.
Shut up!
I won't. And it was very frightening, because you're like, something could happen right now, and I'm a pretty easy target because I'm tall.
Shut up!
No, I won't. And it's crazy because I'm just like, if I die tonight, I mean, it's like, you know, like, you're like, I hope I live. And that moment of when I was in the middle of downtown St. Pete, when the concert was over with and I was walking around, I felt free. And then I went to Pelican Pub and got a little drunk and took an Uber home.
Pena said officials transported 17 people to hospitals, 11 of whom were in cardiac arrest. It wasn't immediately clear whether those who died were among the people who had been taken to hospitals.
Probably.
The fire chief told AP that many people were treated at the scene, where they set up a field hospital at a nearby park. About
that sounds good. Let's make a hospital in the middle of the field at a very distracting Travis Scott show. Oh, yeah, let's have a hospital in the middle of the field.
300 people were reportedly examined throughout the day at
that sounds good.
That site. Officials additionally shared that they are still investigating what caused the surge, and a medical examiner...
People were not supposed to be there. Everyone was sneaking in. Nobody wanted to work for $10 an hour.
...is investigating the causes of death.
Ah, man.
The show's second day was called off shortly after the incident.
Could you imagine if they did it?
A statement posted to the official Astroworld Facebook page shared sorrow for the lives lost.
Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry. Oh, we're so sorry. It's weird when you enter or when you look at the footage on Access Hollywood of the front entrance of the music fest that Travis Scott was having. It's got a very trippy, like, it's like huge, dude. Like, it's like a claymation head of his, but it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like at the front of the entrance, and it's very godlike.
And pledged to assist local officials in the investigation, including the multiple cardiac arrests. Houston Police Executive Assistant Chief Larry Satterwhite, who was near the front of the crowd, told reporters that the surge seemed to happen all at once, saying that, quote, several people were suddenly down on the ground at once.
It's not good.
Experiencing, quote, some type of cardiac arrest or medical episode. Satterwhite said people were moved and CPR was administered. And
then literally Travis Scott is watching these peasants that he views them as die in front of him. And all the peasants are defending him. He literally, there was so much footage of him up there just looking around, not caring, going, yeah.
Immediately, adding that the promoters agreed to end the show early in the interest of public safety.
Oh, yeah, about 40 minutes later, though.
Astroworld has been hosted by the Sicko Mode rapper.
Sicko Mode, yeah, watch out for him, dude.
Shut up!
I won't.
His native Houston.
All right. Oh, he's from there too? Oh, what a good representation he is of that city.
Travis Scott will reportedly not perform at this weekend's Day in Vegas festival.
Yeah, I'm going to assume he's a little busy. I don't think he's going to be doing gigs lately. I think he'll be sitting in a courtroom.
Will provide full refunds to all attendees who bought tickets to Astroworld.
Oh, hell yeah. Your lives are almost lost, but here is your $300 back, bitch.
I just want to send out prayers to the ones that was lost. I could just never imagine the severity of the situation.
Yeah, watching everybody dying in front of me. Oh, it's no big deal. I don't know what was happening when people were passing out and carrying around dead bodies. I just couldn't comprehend it because of all the lean I did before the show.
According to Variety, the rapper was scheduled to headline at the Las Vegas Festival grounds on Saturday, November 13th.
That's a little problem.
Less than a week after his own Astro World Festival in Houston, where 8 attendees died and hundreds of others were injured.
Yeah.
But according to the outlet,
That's what the music sounds like.
sources, Travis is, quote, too distraught to play and will be refunding all Astro World ticket holders.
There's this very unique kind of exchange of energy between him and the crowd.
He didn't give a F.
He amps up the crowd, absolutely, but it's almost like they amp him up as well. It's like a back and forth. As a
it sounds healthy.
concert goer, in the moment, you're full of adrenaline, you know, your emotions.
Thanks for explaining concerts.
Are up here. You do things or feel things, in a very heightened state.
On Monday, E.T. spoke to the Houston Chronicle music critic who was...
Oh, a music critic from a newspaper. How reputable. Shut up! I won't.
...was at the show.
It was very apparent that he saw some incidents happening. During this show, he would stop a song and start it over because someone was injured or he saw them in distress. And he wouldn't just stop and point it out. He would wait until security got there.
He's like, get those dying peasants away from me.
Helped that person, took them out. I think he was really doing what he thought he was supposed to.
Be a dirtbag?
There's no way he knew kind of the enormous...
I can't take this. I'm a music critic. I know music. Here's the Travis Scott video.
I'm honestly just devastated.
Yeah, I sound real sad. I'm so devastated.
I'm honestly just devastated.
Yeah.
I could never imagine anything like this just...
I thought you guys would die more.
...happening. I just want to send out prayers to the...
I don't know how to talk. I don't have my auto-tune in front of me. I have to talk in my normal voice.
To the ones that was lost last night.
Mm-hmm.
We're actually working right now.
Oh, what are you doing?
To identify the families.
Oh, that's good. We're going to identify the dead bodies of people that died because I didn't stop my concert early. What a good guy you are. Oh, please. Someday I want to be as awesome as Travis Scott. Oh, so don't use the word prayer. Like, I'm not really religious. I don't know what the hell to believe. But honestly, I'm never praying again because Travis Scott said the word prayer.
So we can help assist him through this tough time.
Yeah, we'll help you figure out who died and who's brain dead and got PTSD. We can help you identify them. Because I'm Travis Scott. I'm a good dude.
My fans really mean the world to me.
Yeah, they mean the world to me when they won't be listening and buying all my merchandise that people were fighting over. Oh, they mean so much to me that they can die in front of me and I don't even seem at all bothered like a sociopath. Oh, he's such a good guy.
And I always just really want to leave them with a positive experience.
I'm going to go on a limb here. There's really nothing positive about seeing Travis Scott. Yeah, you can see Travis Scott and enjoy it because you like bad rap. But literally no one goes, oh, that was such a positive experience. 856-49-HOPPY. 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. Maybe I'm just doing the law of attraction and meditating incorrectly. Maybe going to a Travis Scott show is actually really relaxing and, a good experience. Because hear what he just said. Listen.
And I always just really want to leave them with a positive experience.
To me, when I think of a positive experience, I think of meditating or going on Pornhub or watching sports. Oh, but almost dying at a Travis Scott show, that's the real zen in life. You got to experience it. The way he looks down upon you like you're his peasants. Oh, what a positive experience you're giving us, Travis.
Watch out. Hoppe is about to rant.
What else does this piece of excrement got to say? He keeps touching his face, which I hope he washed his hands.
Anytime I can make out...
Yeah. Anytime I can make out with side chicks and cheat on Kylie over and over, I'll do it.
Anything that's going on.
Yeah.
I stop the show and
Yeah, I kind of like took a few minutes of a break because I'm like, go die, go overdose, get out of my crowd. I got to continue to perform. Because you literally look up like Bennington from Linkin Park. No, not Ron Bennington, radio legend, but Bennington from Linkin Park. He literally stopped his show and had people move back. There's tales of when Eminem, I don't know why I use the word tales, of when Eminem was performing in the early 2000s and he would stop the show and tell his fans to back it up. So this whole thing where Travis is acting like he cared about the fans, he could have gone, hey guys, hello, hi, are you listening to me? Now you are, because I'm not hiding behind auto-tune like a pussy. Hey, can you guys quit rioting? That's what he lives off of, though. He got charged with inciting a riot in Chicago, which is pretty much what happens every night.
You know, help them get the help they need, you know?
Yeah, get your help. Yeah. Just get away from me. Let me go back to performing. Yeah.
I could just never imagine the severity of the situation.
Yeah, because you don't have any concept of human life because you're a sociopath. Of course you couldn't, get how severe it is. You live in a private jet, bang side chicks, and then knock up Kylie Jenner. That's not really a life we all live.
We've been working closely. We've been working closely with...
I'm doing that dramatic cough that men do when they're lying because they want to show grief. It's really hard for me to get this full... Your uncle died? That's awful. That's how everybody treats me.
We've been working closely. Closely with everyone to just try to get to the bottom of this. The city of Houston, HPD.
You want to hear the moment that Travis Scott knocked up Kylie?
Working closely with everyone to just try to get to the bottom of this. The city of Houston, HPD, fire department.
I missed it.
Everyone.
Oh yeah, the fire department. Bring them along. Let's go on a little ride with the fire department.
Help us figure this out. So if you...
let's figure it out. Fans were dying. Your trailer for your crappy concert showed fans rioting before, so you lived off of it. You incited a riot, and you didn't stop the show when your fans were dying, and you looked at them like they were annoying. That's all we need to know, you dirtbag.
If you have any information...
Yeah, can you, not rat on me?
Please just contact your local authorities.
Yeah, I'm not really friends with them. I don't think he's friends with many people.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
This following segment was brought to you by the Tampa Bay Hot Sauce Company at TampaBayHotSauce.com. When I tell you that they are the best in the Bay, I'm a man of my words. I wouldn't lie to you. I would not put you in a different direction. It's incorrect. Go to TampaBayHotSauce.com. There has all the locations where you can purchase it in person. And if you don't live in Florida, don't worry. Don't have a panic attack, even though you're missing out. You can order online at TampaBayHotSauce.com. And when you get that nice hot sauce in the mail, tag us at Ryan Hoppe Radio at Tampa Bay Hot Sauce and let us know what you cook up.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Well, it was good while it lasted.
What was?
But Sheriff, the glory hole is the pride and joy of Dugal County.
Fella found an even older glory hole 2 towns over. Lord knows I ain't looking forward to telling the tourism board about this.
Such an elegant concept. A simple lowly hole to commemorate his glory.
Call Hoppe now. 856-49-HOPPE. Tweet at him at Ryan Hoppe Radio. Watch out. Hoppe is about to rant.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
don't be offended. He's sorry in advance.
Happy hot topic!
This morning, disturbing new details emerging about the devastating events at rapper Travis Scott's show in Houston.
What, that 50,000 people paid for it?
A criminal investigation ongoing as those behind Astroworld Festival face multiple civil lawsuits.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of lawsuits.
Everyone was pushing to the front. You had no room to walk.
With an estimated...
So weird how many young adults were there. The parents were like, oh, it's a good idea to go see Travis Scott.
50,000 people in attendance. Police say a sea of fans rushed towards the stage just minutes into Scott's Friday night performance.
You couldn't breathe. I'm talking about everybody was so crushed up on you.
Hell yeah, spend $300 and you can't breathe. Just go to Ybor City for that.
Surge killing 8 people, all under the age of 30.
And they don't even have the last 3 people identified yet. Yeah.
The youngest just 14 years old. Video showing desperate fans climbing on stage to beg for help.
Oh yeah, but I care about my fans so much.
At another point, as first responders tried to drive through the massive crowd to help, some fans seen dancing on medical vehicles.
Oh man, this gives me no hope for humanity.
Witnesses described feeling helpless, watching some fans fall unconscious before being trampled. 25 people were hospitalized.
This is what hell is like.
11 suffering from cardiac arrest. On stage, the rapper pausing his performance multiple times.
Oh, thank God! And then Apple Music kept the video up all night on Twitter, so even Apple doesn't care about us.
We need somebody to help him. Somebody passed out right here.
Yeah, they're passed out. Who gives a F? Go die. I need to perform.
But the show went on for nearly an hour. Scott's girlfriend, Kylie Jenner, who was also at the concert.
It's weird hearing them say Scott. I'm thinking of Scott Disick. I'm like, he's banging Kylie now?
An hour. Scott's girlfriend, Kylie Jenner, who was also at the concert, says they weren't aware of any deaths until after the show.
Yeah, because they're on their private jet. I have a lesson for you, because I am the authority on all things Kardashian from a male point of view. They don't care about you. They're not going, oh no. All the fans that paid $300 are now in jeopardy to survive. They're thinking about themselves and the next sex tape they're never going to release.
I'm honestly just devastated.
Yeah, you sound real sad. Oh, so sad. I'm sorry.
I could never imagine anything like this just...
Yeah, why'd you guys have to overdose, bitch?
Happening.
At least when I do lean, I wake up the next morning and went, oh crap, I didn't pull out.
Police also investigating disturbing reports of a security guard.
Or maybe he should do more lean so then he doesn't even have to get to that process.
Pricked in the neck with a needle before falling unconscious.
Sounds like things are going great there.
Medical staff saving him with a drug used to revive overdose patients.
That sounds
On Sunday, mourners gathering to honor one of the first victims laid to rest.
We're grieving. We're in pain.
The family...
Can you imagine that? Literally, this dirtbag hack, rapper, literally could have just stopped the show and your brother would not be dead. Yeah. Honestly, if there is some afterlife, Travis Scott's going to hell.
Of 27-year-old Donna...
And he was going to hell prior to this for making music.
Beg saying he died saving his fiancée from being crushed.
You go to a concert to have fun. You don't go to a concert to die.
And Travis Scott's watching this and his lawyer's like, any emotion? And he's like, how much is this going to cost me? Speaking of, how much is that going to cost me?
Kourtney Kardashian is being called out for promoting her company Poosh amid the Travis Scott Astroworld Festival tragedy. Let's get into it.
Why does Poosh and that just remind me of the smell of salmon?
This past weekend, 8 people tragically lost their lives and hundreds were injured during Travis Scott's Astroworld Festival.
Yeah.
Now, Kourtney Kardashian, whose sisters Kendall, Kylie and niece Stormi were in attendance at the fatal festival in support of Kylie's longtime partner Travis, is in hot water.
Oh yeah, they like the water hot.
It all started when Kourtney took to Instagram to share an ad from her company Poosh.
She's not running that. Even if she is, she's like, I gotta make money.
Showing her in lingerie and in black gloves holding a drink.
I'm not showing off my body. I have some birthmarks.
She added the text, your Poosh approved Christmas list.
I love how tone deaf she is. It's actually kind of sexy.
It wasn't long after Kourtney's post went live that people took to Reddit to share their frustration over Kourt's seeming disregard for the tragedy from this past weekend.
They don't know who any of us are. We're peasants to them. They don't care about us. Why is it surprising? Why?
One person commented, God, maybe take a break from posting your vapid crap for a day.
Yeah, you tell him. The account name is Nerdy Boobs on, I think that's my girlfriend.
Kourtney, you know.
I'm kidding.
So in light of what your family is connected to, edit. She's not responsible, duh. But this is tone deaf as...
Alrighty, man. I don't get to people. We're going to go on Reddit and speak our mind. Travis Scott's totally going to read a comment from Nerdy Boobs and be like, I'm so sorry.
Concert disaster in Houston. 8 people killed, hundreds more injured when the crowd surged as Travis Scott was on stage.
Yeah.
We're learning more about the victims as Scott himself speaks out. Marcus Moore, live in Houston, with more on the investigation.
Well, I'm sorry you're live
Good morning,
from there.
Marcus.
Well, Robin, good morning. You can see that growing memorial just outside the concert venue behind me. The brother of one of the people who was trampled to death said that you come to concerts to have a good time, not to die.
Yeah.
This morning, grieving families are asking what went wrong here and who's accountable. This morning, multiple lawsuits against Travis Scott, Live Nation, and even rap superstar Drake.
Drake's like, I should have just sent a text to Millie Bobby Brown.
Found after the Astroworld Music Festival in Houston turned deadly.
Millie's like, thank God I didn't get a text from Drake.
I reported that people were getting stepped on.
Officials launching a criminal investigation into the chaotic concert.
People were literally getting walked on in the crowd, and he metaphorically was walking, I think I said it right, probably not, was walking over his fans by just watching them die.
That left at least 8 people dead and many others hurt. 50,000 fans gathering to see rapper Travis Scott.
Alrighty. He's got a lot of lawsuits facing him. 856-49-HOPPY. 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. Okay. Here's the deal. I don't want to go to a commercial break, so I won't. But this following segment was brought to you by FitzAgeFitness.com. When I tell you that they are the best in the Bay, I worked out with Devin today. I had a great time with Devin today. So I think you should hit him up too. All right, back to the news.
Hey guys, it's Allie for Hollywood Life with your Kardashian Roundup, and let's jump into it today with some updates on Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson.
Yeah!
And their romance situation. Recall these two have been spotted on several dates together, and it looks like things are just clicking with the lovebirds. Yeah! A source exclusively told Hollywood Life.
That's how every relationship with Pete Davidson begins. He's dating some hot-ass girl, and they're hanging out, and then they get sick of each other because he's a sociopath.
Pete really likes that Kim is sexy, confident, and her own person.
Honestly, I want them to be forever and ever. I think that would be so funny that he breaks the mold of men that she ruins.
He loves that she gets his sense of humor.
Yeah, I don't think she does.
The Insider
she's just like, midlife crisis.
Also said they just click and like to do easy, normal things like get pizza.
Yeah, she's like, this is how the peasants live.
She's accommodating, and it is more than just physical.
Yeah, we know she's accommodating.
Now, speaking of getting physical, according to Page 6, Kanye West and model Venetria have been hooking up for a while.
Yeah. Oh, Kanye West is banging a model? Woo!
The stunning model, who has over 300,000 followers on...
Could you imagine if Allie from Hollywood Life was like, oh, the average model, I look better than her on a Tuesday night.
Instagram was spotted in photos on social media at Ye's side at Donda Academy's first basketball game in Minneapolis.
Yay.
The pair sat courtside for the event, and the outlet also added that Venetria was with him in Miami last weekend when he recorded the Drink Champs podcast.
Oh, yeah. That podcast. I don't know why I'm laughing. They probably would laugh at me.
26 is off to a romantic start for Kendall Jenner.
Why?
The supermodel's boyfriend, Devin Booker, honored her birthday on November 3rd with a rare and swoon-worthy Instagram tribute.
Hell yeah.
The Phoenix Suns player posted back-to-back couple snaps to his Instagram story, praising Kendall as the most beautiful woman in one and adding a padlock emoji to another, making it clear that their relationship is rock solid.
Yeah, they took 2 pictures. So much proof that everything's going well.
Devin's social media affection for Kendall comes just days after she gave him a cute birthday shout-out.
Oh, I thought they were going to say someone else.
Calling the 25-year-old her best friend.
Yeah, he's got this picture. They're laying on this hammock, hanging out, and her tongue is out. Oh, yeah, he looks happy. It's so post-BJ. You know when you get the oral sex? That was weird. And afterwards, you feel amazing and you take a selfie? Yeah, he's got that look like...
while revealing a playful, never-before-seen photo of them cuddling up.
Hey, it looks pretty playful to me, man. I feel like he's very focused when he has sex because he's got that Kobe Bryant mama mentality. Oh, the difference is he didn't go to Denver. Never mind. And literally, he's like, yes, we're going to get this mission done. Yes, we got this. Yes, yes, yes.
Devin is...
Sort of like Marv Albert, only not in a hotel room. Yes, from downtown.
Isn't the only one celebrating Kendall on her big day. The Runway Queen's sisters, Khloe Kardashian and Kylie Jenner, shared a slew of throwback pics and vids to mark the occasion.
I don't care anymore.
While mom Kris Jenner penned a thoughtful Instagram message.
Where's your Pornhub video? Where is it at?
Calling Kendall her ride or die.
Yeah, that's what they call him.
And
that's what Devin calls her too.
Sister Kim Kardashian poked fun at her and Kendall's now viral photos from September's Met Gala.
So relatable. Such funny content. A picture of Kim dressed up in all black, which she likes, and Kendall going, what are you doing? Oh, it's so funny the way it's so fake.
Kendall and Devin have been together for more than a year and kept their romance mostly under the radar until recent months.
Yeah, you know, he's like, I'm super famous now. I got to release it and announce it.
In addition to congratulating Devin for his gold medal win at the Tokyo Olympics over the summer.
Yeah, you know, he gave her the Olympic sex afterwards. Don't know what that means.
And celebrating his team's win against the Los Angeles Lakers last month with some courtside PDA.
Yeah.
She's also started to open up about their relationship during interviews.
Oh, thank God.
Earlier this fall,
they're going to show a clip of him with her with I did not mean to identify Kendall as a him. It shows her hanging out with Jimmy Fallon, which I don't want to identify at all.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
Oh yeah, this following segment was brought to you by WestChasePrinting.com. Ooh, yeah, they're the best around. Posters, yard signs, business cards, whatever the hell you need. And when you get that nice invoice from WestChasePrinting.com, tell them I sent you and they'll hook you up.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
That's the show.
Doctors say the life expectancy of the average man is now 76.2 years.
76.2, but I'm already 38.1. I've wasted half my life.
Finally, I'm one of those guys who can't wait to get to work in the morning. Like a dairy cow.
Ah! Ah! Oh, yes!
Call Hoppe now. 856-49-HOPPE.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
From rumored romances to A-list engagements, Pete Davidson has been linked to some pretty high-profile celebs.
They're hot as hell, too.
So we're taking a look at his complete dating history.
This is for you, haters. Insert Gen X. It has not inserted in a while.
Let's get into it.
Back in 2015, Pete dated actress and stand-up comedian Carly Aquilino.
She's hot as hell.
But they called it quits that same year.
Oh, man.
The pair did seem to end on good terms, however, since they starred together in Pete's film The King of Staten Island afterward in 2020. But in 2018, Carly did share her thoughts on Pete's engagement to Ariana Grande.
Oh, wow.
She posted a screenshot of a message she received the day of the announcement saying, "I know I'm the 9 billionth person to text you today about this, but I can't." Adding the caption, "My day in a text message."
Why would you care? Move on, which you obviously didn't.
In 2016, Pete dated Larry David's daughter.
Which I can assume Larry David does not approve back then when they were dating. He's not like, woohoo!
Writer and actress Cassie David. They were together for 2 years, and at first it seems like things ended on good terms since Pete told Complex's Open Late with Peter Rosenberg, "We're not together anymore," and added, "Very talented girl, she'll be great and she'll be fine."
What great logic. Because he said a 2-sentence phrase about their relationship, that's the proof we need that everything ended good. Like if he only used 1 sentence and said everything's okay, we wouldn't have enough proof. But 2 sentences to a one-sided, biased hack of a reporter like Peter Rosenberg, oh yeah, we have so much proof that they ended great.
But a couple years later, Cassie shared in her book of essays titled No One Asked for This that she
no one did.
Found out about Pete and Ariana only a day after he sent a text ending their relationship for good, adding that she
Ariana was the side chick.
Shook uncontrollably in her dad Larry David's arms when she got the news.
Oh man, I can imagine Larry wanting to kill Pete.
However, Cassie did give Pete a shout out in the book acknowledgments, writing, "Pete,
hell yeah, you're really hung.
I love you. Your bravery inspires me, and your friendship means the world to me."
No, it doesn't.
So it looks like she's forgiven him.
No, she hasn't.
Arguably the highest profile relationship on our list was between Pete and Ariana, who dated and got engaged in a whirlwind romance lasting from May to October of 2018.
Wonder how many times they hooked up, because that's not that long. I wonder if he's like, there's a few nights he really wanted to do it, but he just was not in the mood. He probably regrets that now.
Only a month after being spotted together, Pete debuted 2 Ari-inspired tattoos,
wow,
including an AG on his hand and the Dangerous Woman bunny ears behind his ear.
So edgy.
And then on June 15th, Pete broke the news that he and Ari were officially engaged.
Oh, yeah, that lasted long.
But the couple split just 4 months after that. Some things just aren't meant to last forever. They seem to have moved on amicably, with Ari famously referencing their relationship in her single, Thank You Next.
I can't play that on here. And she goes, for Pete, I'm so thankful.
After the pair were seen flirting at a Golden Globes after party.
This was let me rewind. This was him and Kate Beckinsale.
Next link to Kate Beckinsale in 2019 after the pair were seen flirting at a Golden Globes after party.
Holy midlife crisis. And he's like, oh my God, I grew up watching you and to you.
At the time, Pete was 25 and Kate was 45.
Yeah!
And people seemed pretty shocked by the
Only 20 years. I've done better.
20-year age gap. The couple confirmed their relationship after being caught kissing at a New York Rangers game.
So romantic.
That March.
You know what I think really works for Pete Davidson? Is he's the average man. He's not going out in the bar like, I'm going to be a baller. He's taking Kate Beckinsale to a Rangers game. He's taking Kim Kardashian to the top of Staten Island at a fancy food place. Like he's giving them like the middle class bougie life because they're so used to everybody like giving them 4-course meals because Pete's a millionaire, but he's not set for life. So they probably they go, this is what the peasants are like.
Later that month, Kate opened up about their relationship, telling the LA Times, "I've never been in this position before.
MILF, I'm old.
Never dated anybody who comes with their own bag of mischief."
I wonder what her bag includes. Pete seems like a guy that would want to get whipped. He's like, yeah, Kate Beckinsale. Because he views life weird because his dad died in 9/11 and he's banging a lot of famous celebrities. He's like, yeah, I'm Eskimo brothers with half the NBA. Woo! I grew up watching you shoot the jump shot. Now I get why you like Kim Kardashian. Yeah. He must be tiring after a while.
She added,
let's go for a 4th round. I'm like, oh my God.
It's all quite shocking and something to get used to. I think if you liked the person less, you would bow out of it.
Yeah.
If that were the main thrust of the relationship, there would be a problem, but it's not.
But it was, because you guys aren't together anymore.
But it looks like they did find some problems since they broke up soon after that interview.
I can just imagine Kate Beckinsale yelling at him.
In August,
and he's like, go eat your avocado toast. I'm out of here. I'm going to go bang Larry David's daughter again.
of 2019, Pete was rumored to be dating Maid actress Margaret Qualley.
Man, he gets all the women.
They were photographed holding hands, and Margaret's mother, Andie MacDowell, confirmed their relationship to People magazine.
Oh, I'm sure Pete and that daughter love that. The mom's being a clout chaser about it. I'm going to People magazine. I created you. You came out of my vagina. I can do what I want when I want.
But by October, they went their separate ways.
Oh, it seems like that's how it ends.
Kaya Gerber and Pete dated starting in November 2019 before splitting in January of 2020.
This video can go on for 3 more minutes. So my point is this. Anybody out there that goes, how the hell does he get beautiful women? I don't know, but it's working.
Priyanka Chopra and Nick Jonas went all out for Diwali this year.
Yeah. Nick Jonas definitely has a thing for MILFs because he married one. And she's beautiful, but it's going to be weird when he's like 37, 38, and she's 50.
Priyanka Chopra and Nick Jonas went all out for Diwali this year. The famous couple threw a lavish party
Oh, thank you for letting me know that they're famous. I did not know that.
to celebrate the 5-day festival of
Because I'm here because I know them personally. Oh, we hang out all the time, go on double dates.
Diwali this year. The famous couple threw a lavish party to celebrate the 5-day festival of lights on Thursday.
That sounds great. Where's my invite? 856-49-HOPPY.
Alec Baldwin is calling for cops to be on movie sets after the
Yeah, that's the solution. Cops are going to be on movie sets. There's a lot of movies made every year, and there's only so many cops. Thank God.
fatal accidental shooting on the set of his film, Rust. On Monday, Alec spoke out on Twitter, writing, quote, "Every film/TV set that uses guns, fake or otherwise, should have a police officer on set, hired by the production to specifically monitor weapons safety."
God, he is the worst. You shot a gun twice for no reason. And you're going to tell people about how to monitor weapons, you asswipe. You hack. You piece of garbage. Oh, God, he's the worst. There might not be a celebrity or a human being I've ever hated more besides morning radio in Cleveland.
The plea for police presence from the 30 Rock actor comes after he discharged a prop gun while rehearsing a scene for the Western film on October 21st.
Asshole.
The firearm, which was believed to be a cold gun, unknowingly had a live...
Again, he's got the Travis Scott energy where he's more upset that it's affecting his life. Not the actual life that was gone. It's affecting his life.
round in it, which struck and killed cinematographer Helena Hutchins and injured director Joel Sousa.
No big deal. Alec Baldwin means well.
On November 2nd, Alec, who also served as a producer on Rust, clapped back at concerns about the conditions of the set following...
Oh, but I thought Alec Baldwin was so full of remorse. Because obviously if somebody's dying on your set, some things went wrong, but then when I asked him if anything went wrong, he's like, no, everything was perfect because I don't want to face lawsuits or criminal charges because I'm a pussy. I'm Alec Baldwin.
Following allegations that the crew was working in an unsafe environment in
I mean, it sounds pretty unsafe when one person dies.
Mexico. The 63
And it was in New Mexico.
3-year-old shared messages from a fellow crew member who called the reports false accusations.
Man, I'm going to go on a limb here and say that famous celebrities are not good people.
Alex said he's fully cooperating with authorities.
Oh, sounds like it, but you're throwing everyone else under the bus. Oh, you get along so well with the authorities, bud.
The day after the incident, he released a statement expressing his shock and sadness.
But no sorrow. You ever notice that? They're not like, I'm sorry.
And said, quote, I am in touch with her husband, offering my support to him and his family.
Yeah, I shot your wife. Can I help you out in it anyway? You want a cheesecake?
My heart is broken for her husband, their son, and all who knew and loved Helena.
Oh, yeah. Are you sorry, though? Are you sorry? Oh, that's right. You're a sociopath, so you don't feel emotion.
An investigation into the incident is still ongoing, and authorities have said it's too early to determine if criminal charges will be filed.
It's going on 3 weeks. Trust me, they're not.
But that nothing is off the table.
Also, he's worth a lot of money, so he's just going to pay it off.
Police are still trying to figure out how the live round got into the prop gun.
I don't think we'll ever find out, because it sounds like nobody's being held accountable at all, and a lot of people are being protected, it seems like.
Rust armorer Hannah Gutierrez Reed's attorneys told the Today Show that the 24-year-old took rounds from a box labeled dummy rounds when
she would be in front of that box.
Prepping for the scene. The
dummy round.
Lawyers turned potential blame onto the possibility that it could have been sabotage from cast members.
Whatever. Not whatever, but you know what I'm saying, like, you're just going to speculate forever. We weren't there. We'll never know. Oh, my God. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez, they can't quit kissing. This is going to be great. Bored. You will not be bored.
Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez pack on the PDA.
Yeah, they're making out all the time. They're definitely not overcompensating at all.
It feels really good and it's really nice, but
I love making out with women, too.
I'm so happy.
The lovebirds were spotted together in a full-on embrace, puckered up just moments before Jen
That's one way to put it. I wouldn't mind being puckered up with her either. Just kidding.
took a flight
I don't want to be Eskimo brothers with Alex Rodriguez. I'm also in a relationship.
out of Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah, they're hanging outside of their private jet, making out. Oh, so relatable. Yeah, they're really packing it on. Holy midlife crisis. Get away from me and bring the hand sanitizer.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. This following segment was brought to you by Amir Academy of Martial Arts at amiracademy.com, 2700 22nd Street in St. Petersburg, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m. is class. For all the info, amiracademy.com.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
I got PhDs in 4 scientific disciplines.
Really?
Why do you think they call me Dr. Quinn?
I just thought that was a nickname. You know, like Dr. Dre.
I got PhDs in 4 scientific disciplines.
Really?
Why do you think they call me Dr. Quinn?
I just thought that was a nickname. You know, like Dr. Dre. East Side.
God, you're stupid.
Hey, shut your hat.
Call Hoppe now. 856-49-HOPPE.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Please don't be offended. He's sorry in advance.
Happy Hot Topic!
Machine Gun Kelly wants to put a ring on it. Yes.
I would too. It's Megan Fox, everyone's favorite girl from Transformers in 2007. It's got to be crazy because you know Machine Gun Kelly because he overcompensates as a rapper and a rock star. Yeah, you know, he was definitely a nerd growing up because everybody's a nerd in Ohio. So you know, it's crazy. He's probably one of his bros in 2007. They would have really weird erotic sleepovers and watch the DVD of Transformers. It's got to be crazy for him. 14 years later, now he's banging her out.
A source tells ET that the musician is planning to propose to girlfriend Megan Fox. And apparently, MGK hasn't been keeping it a secret.
Yeah, that's not fun. You got to keep it a secret and pop it in front of the family. That sounded really weird.
Source tells ET that he's been telling his friends about his plans to pop the question.
Yeah, and now it's coming out. You can't just go around saying, hey, I'm going to get engaged. I don't want to get engaged. You just do it on the beach in St. Pete.
Adding, quote, they're very in love and beyond obsessed with each other.
We know.
They're ready to take this next step in their relationship.
What's next, kids? But we can't be rock stars with kids.
I don't want to lose that feeling.
I don't either.
There's no denying Megan and MGK have great chemistry.
Why? Because we see them making out?
Just last month, they showed off their playful vibe while taking a couples quiz for GQ.
What's my favorite movie now?
Transformers.
I can't wait for it to get cold, and I'm gonna make.
No. You don't have to go there. It's
okay. So everybody can hate on MGK all they want. I met Pete Davidson barely, but kind of like he was right in front of me at the Tampa Bay Improv like 6 years ago, and I was sitting up there, and I smelled like this like weed smell, And all of a sudden, I see this guy look around, and he says to me, you know where the bathroom is? And I'm like, it's right there. And then I went to the bathroom afterwards because I legitimately had to, and the whole thing reeked of weed. I was with Mike Calta at the end, and like he didn't really want to meet anybody, and Pete Davidson was very cold. But now, MGK, I hung out with in Cleveland radio. It's a sad sentence. And literally, coolest dude ever. So I totally get how he got Megan Fox. She was dating a sugar daddy and Brian Austin Green, even though she's worth more daddy issues. And now she's getting what she really needs is MGK, Colton.
It's like an 8-series piece. We're talking
Yeah,
about
but
Harry
Yes.
Don't think that
But
I'm
which
not
one
tapped
is
in.
They're so tacky. Speaking of tacky, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett.
Carried most of my life.
All right, let's rewind this.
The sense of
oh, geez, we're having a crazy meltdown here. All right, here it is. Will Smith feels he failed every woman in his life. Why do you believe that? Because you're married to Jada Pinkett Smith, who is a bitch.
I've carried most of my life the sense of failing every woman I interact with.
Because you're sleeping around with other women while being married to Jada, so she keeps trashing you.
Will Smith is...
If you were to dump her like a man and, move on, then you wouldn't have to worry about going home to her. Because you're probably banging out Margot Robbie, the girls you've been allegedly banging out. And you probably felt good. And you went home to Jada Pinkett Smith and you're like, I'm married to this. Whatever.
getting candid like never before, admitting that he feels like he's failed every woman in his life.
Really, at the end of the day,
what?
It's just not quitting, you know?
Yeah, but maybe you should quit your marriage already.
The actor sits down with Oprah Winfrey during Friday's episode of The Oprah Conversation on Apple TV+.
Oh, yeah, I'll be watching that. I'll be busy now watching things and having panic attacks.
And opens up about his new memoir, his deepest insecurities, biggest life lessons.
The only reason I'm going to read it is because Mark Manson wrote it.
And marriage.
There's something about you now.
I want to tell the truth. I want to let people have it.
Yeah, Jada ruined my life last summer. Time to ruin hers.
And in a sneak peek at the chat, it seems safe to say it's no holds barred.
Yeah, just the way Jada would not like it.
I'm laying on the floor in a jail cell, and I'm like, what is happening? I haven't talked about that publicly.
That must have been some family meeting.
Oh, yeah. What a great interviewer Oprah is. He agreed.
And while the 53-year-old multi-hyphenate has had a lot of success,
what does that mean?
He reveals one area where he's felt failure.
I've carried most of my life the sense of failing every woman I
AKA I suck at sex.
Interact with.
This all comes a day after a new excerpt was released from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air star's new memoir, Will, where he admits he fell in love with his 6 Degrees of Separation co-star, Stockard Channing, while working on the 1993 film while he was newly married to his first wife, Cherie Zampino.
Sounds like all his relationships really work out.
Quote, Cherie and I were in the first few months of our marriage with a brand new baby and for...
Honestly, Jada Pinkett Smith is no sunshine. I wouldn't want to hang out with her, but I don't think I'd want to hang out with Will either. He seems like a douche.
For Cherie, I can imagine that this experience was unsettling to say the least. And to make matters worse, during shooting, I fell in love with Stockard Channing. Will
That's weird, man.
Adds that his marriage to Cherie was off to a, quote, rocky start.
You don't say. You're a few months in and you're like, I love other women.
And after filming on the movie Wrapped, he found himself, quote, desperately yearning to see and speak to Stockard.
Wow. That's who you're obsessing over? Interesting.
He was there in 1993 when Will was promoting the film. He praised Stockard for helping him prepare for the role.
Yeah, he's really trying to hook up with her.
What was great with Stockard Channing, she was able to give me insight into
she did.
To how a lot of different people have done the characters.
Oh, true.
As for Cherie, who shares a 28-year-old son, Trey, with Will.
I'm sure he is a great father to him. Will Smith, father of the year. Yuck.
She told E.T. back in 2020 why she doesn't mind living with a label of Will Smith's ex-wife.
Money, money, money!
You know, it's not my label.
Oh, wow.
And I can't control the labels that other people, put on me.
Money, money, money!
Reality is that is a part of my history.
Money!
it's a part of my history.
Oh, we heard you. We don't care anymore. Also going on with Will Smith.
What does it mean to love in freedom?
The simple idea is it's friendship versus marital prison.
AKA someone didn't sign a prenup.
Does that mean you all can have other partners, but
bang whoever the hell we want but each other?
You just have to be respectful with each other.
So people only think in terms of sex. People are trying to put something on it.
Yeah, because you guys are in denial that it's not working, but you can't quit because you can't fail because you're narcissists.
And Jada, what they doing with other people?
Yeah, it's weird. She's banging out her son's friends. She's a little bit of a kinky girl.
Yeah.
Right? Will and Jada ain't really doing too much of nothing. The goal is not a sexual goal.
Just to be together for status. It was so hard to say that. The speech impediment spell came in. What the hell's going on? I don't know either.
We want to love each other
no matter what.
Will gets right to the heart of their non-traditional marriage.
It's pretty much every marriage in Brandon, Florida.
Bring the Oprah conversation, Will Smith, out today on Apple TV+. The couple first revealed details last year on Red Table Talk, which coined a new term.
I got into a different kind of entanglement.
Entanglement?
Yes.
Yes, I hate you too.
Yes.
A relationship.
Yes.
Was that hard for you sitting there?
Hearing about her banging someone more than half her age? Yes, I would assume.
No.
It's proof that your marriage is going well.
No.
How long were you all actually separated? Was it months or years?
We never
I felt like every great second of my life.
actually, officially separated.
I don't care anymore. What else is going on with Will Smith? Woohoo!
We drank every day, had sex multiple times every day.
Oh, wow.
For 4 straight months. I started to wonder if this was a competition.
That's Oprah Winfrey reading a candid confession from Will Smith about his sex life with his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, in
It's as dry as the Sahara Desert.
his new memoir, Will.
It's a good time for the Smiths right now.
The actor sits down with the media mogul for her series, The Oprah Conversation, on Apple TV+, and opens up about the early days of his relationship with Jada, whom he married back in 1997.
Oh, yeah, that was like a quarter century ago. There's no love left.
As far as I was
It died 2 decades ago.
concerned, there were only 2 possibilities. I was going to satisfy this woman sexually, or I was going to die trying.
Oh, yeah, it's really working out, though. Oh, yeah, you really laid a pipe with her.
And while the couple may have been hot and heavy back then, Will said it was and still is a lot deeper than that.
What is it?
Me and Jada, to this day, if we start talking, it's 4 hours.
Oh, wow, you guys talk well. Good. I can't get that at the coffee shop.
4 hours if we exchange it.
I actually can't. Don't know why I said coffee shop. I'm not really going to coffee shops talking to people.
Sentence.
Really?
Yeah, and it's it's the center of why we've been able to sustain and
it's because of money. Shut up, Will. I'm glad I'm not you.
Happy Hour.
And you're glad you're not me.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, but I'm right here. This following segment was brought to you by the place I'm going tomorrow, Rich Keeley, master barbershop at richkbarber.com. Oh, when I tell you that he gives the best haircuts around, that was going to get weird. I'm being a man of my words. richkbarber.com. Sign up for an appointment ahead of time because you can't just go into Rich Keeley, master barbershop at Salon Loft on Kennedy Boulevard next door to McDonald's, and just expect to have a haircut. No. You got to schedule one ahead of time. He's a busy guy, man. So when you go to richkbarber.com and you sign up, tell him I sent you.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
YouTube.
Oh, no.
Oh, this little guy. Buddy, if I had a peanut, I'd give it to you.
I love you, Bizarro.
Live from Tampa Bay, you are tuned in to Happy Hour. Call Hoppe now. 856-49-HOPPE.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Hot topic. He never holds back, and he speaks his mind. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour.
A new clip of Leonardo DiCaprio and Lauren Sanchez, who's the girlfriend of Amazon founder Jeff Bezos,
Oh, they're so full of true love.
has the internet reeling as these two appear to be really enjoying each other's company at an event on Saturday night. So let's get into everything that's happened.
Why?
Jeff shocked the world when he announced that he and his wife of 25 years, Mackenzie Scott, were separating back in January 2019.
Oh, how time flies when you don't think about that.
But Jeff quickly found a new love interest, his girlfriend Lauren
Side chick.
Sanchez, who, fun fact, is a TV host and helicopter pilot.
And it's full of non-daddy issues. You're dating Jeff Bezos, you're not there for the personality.
It's safe to say that from the get-go, their relationship has been a little scandalous. You see, Jeff and Lauren's romance became tabloid news when some steamy leaked texts between the couple involving Jeff's Amazon package
I get what you did there.
were published in an edition of the National Enquirer.
We saw his wang.
But since then, it seems like it's been pretty smooth sailing for Jeff and Lauren.
Oh, every relationship begins a little rocky. You have your penis pictures leaked to the National Enquirer, but then you figure it out.
Well, that was until Leonardo DiCaprio had to come in and shake things up.
Oh, yeah, you will.
A hilarious clip has gone viral across social media this morning showing Leo.
Oh, yeah, you're friends with him. Oh, Leo.
Jeff and Lauren all interacting at the LACMA Art and Film Gala in Los Angeles on Saturday, November 6th.
Oh, thank you for the exact date.
And it sure looks like Jeff might have some competition.
You're saying Leonardo DiCaprio would possibly be more attractive than Jeff Bezos? No way!
Lauren was clearly in awe of Leo's movie star good looks.
And Jeff's just in the background like, God damn it.
And was seen gazing up into his eyes, completely ignoring Jeff.
He's not digging it at all.
Honestly, girl.
His small D energy can't handle that.
Us too. After the clip
yeah, girlfriend, you're the side chick.
blew up on the internet, Jeff came prepared with some hilarious responses.
Why do you care? Go bang her out. It's yours. If you have no competition, why are you responding?
To Leo and Lauren's flirty interaction. Jeff took to Twitter to jokingly fire back at Leo, posting a photo of him next to a sign that says "Fatal Drop" with the caption, "Leo, come over here. I want to show you something." And of course,
if there was a famous billionaire with small D energy, it'd be Jeff Bezos. Oh, wow, I'm really threatening you. He's probably banging her out while he posts that. Oh, Lauren just went to go work out for 3 hours in Beverly Hills.
Of course, social media users had an absolute heyday posting about the incident.
I don't care what they have to say. Beverly Hills, that's where I want to be. Hit me, don't hit me.
Start this one off with Drake's new video, Knife Talk.
Oh, wow. I don't want to be anywhere near something called Knife Talk with Drake.
Last night, the OVO star
Or any high schools that he's around.
released visuals for the single, and it's clear that Drake isn't taking himself too seriously.
All right. You know what? We're not going to even play that clip. She didn't just say that.
Visuals for the single, and it's clear that Drake isn't taking himself too seriously.
Yeah. Drake has never taken himself too seriously. When I think of a slice of humble pie, I think of Drake. What? What are you talking about? Are you out of your mind, Allie from Hollywood Life?
Star Roundup today, but before we begin, make sure you have hit that sub, like, and bell button for all the latest on your favorite celebs.
Oh, thank God.
Now let's just jump right into it because
we are.
It appears Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian.
Oh, wait, we already heard about that. The video here, Jadid Hadid's family is relieved she and Zayn Malik split up. I would be too. I would not want him at my Thanksgiving dinner. Also in this video, Blake Shelton swooned Gwen with his wedding vows and is now releasing a song for all to hear. It's just my minimum wage love, or whatever that dumb song was. Alrighty. This next headline is going to heat me up. It's going to make me mad.
Watch out.
Why?
Hoppe is about to rant.
Also this morning, the first week of testimony in the trial of Kyle Rittenhouse has come to a close.
Little punk-ass
The now
bitch.
18-year-old is charged with homicide after
I hate his face.
he shot and killed 2 protesters at a demonstration in Kenosha, Wisconsin last
That was the problem. You're in Kenosha.
summer. 2 brothers whose family owns the car lot where Rittenhouse fatally shot a man took the stand on Friday. They testified they never asked Rittenhouse or his group of armed men to protect their businesses.
Yeah, he just shot people, and everyone's like, oh, but he's such a good-looking kid. If you're going to ever use that as an excuse, don't ever tell me white privilege doesn't exist.
Rittenhouse has pleaded not guilty to
Could you imagine if he's like, yeah, I'm guilty. Oops.
7
He would probably get off for being an honest good boy.
charges in total.
What an asswipe. 856-49 Hoppe.
Kim Kardashian may have filed for divorce earlier this year, but Kanye Ye West is still calling her his wife.
While Pete Davidson banging her out. So there you got that going on. Aaron Rodgers. What a guy. Someone I want to hang out with. He'd be so nice to me and not controlling. So when I think of a good person, I think of Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers breaking his silence
Thank God.
after a positive COVID test 2 days ago, appearing on the Pat McAfee show Friday.
Yeah, and then Pat McAfee, who's the frat bro, former punter for the Indianapolis Colts, he's not a hard-hitting interviewer. He's just a bro doing a podcast, and everyone's like, how dare he give Aaron Rodgers a platform to talk on his show, even though he's having Aaron Rodgers on every week and is going to kiss his ass because he doesn't want to lose Aaron as a guest. What do you expect from Pat McAfee? He's not going on a Dan Patrick show.
Friday.
He might be giving a Dan Patrick later on, if you know what I'm saying.
The crosshairs of the woke mob right now. I think I'd like to set the record straight.
Rodgers
I'm going to set the record in a weird way because I have a weird voice because I'm a sociopath.
on the podcast confirming he's not vaccinated.
I was immunized by Joe Rogan's beef jerky.
Saying his team was always aware of that.
Were they?
My plan was to say that I've been immunized.
Yeah.
It wasn't some sort of ruse.
It kind of was.
Or lie. It was the truth.
Yeah, it was because you lied. Oh, because I said I didn't lie. I didn't lie. Shut up.
Back in August, when asked about his vaccination status, Rodgers said this.
Are you vaccinated, and what's your stance on vaccinations?
Yeah, I've been immunized.
Yeah, I've been immunized.
Rodgers now faces an
That's why I don't talk to my family.
NFL investigation. Questions about whether he followed league COVID protocols.
He did not.
Rules for unvaccinated players restrict gatherings with teammates, like this one Rodgers attended on Halloween. And
Where he's just hanging out, living out his midlife crisis, holding a gun sideways as John Wick. I bet that's a party he got HPV from. And maybe COVID.
requiring masks at press conferences, among others. Rodgers says he's allergic to ingredients in mRNA vaccines and had concerns about the J&J shot side effects.
Oh. I don't know.
So he received an immunization protocol, which has not been proven to provide immunity against COVID.
I'm not, some sort of anti-vax flatter.
Yeah, you are.
Arthur.
I'm not some tall, weird guy. Shut up.
I am somebody who's a critical thinker.
After contracting COVID this week, Rodgers says he consulted with podcaster Joe Rogan on how
Oh, thank God. For all things medical advice, I went to Joe Rogan.
to beat it, taking monoclonal antibodies and ivermectin, a drug used to treat livestock.
Listen, I don't know what the hell to believe. I don't know to believe the CDC or Dr. Fauci. I think that it's all a scam. But I will say, as much as I don't really dig the CDC, I don't really dig Anthony Fauci, I'll take that any day over Joe Rogan. Dude, you want to try some DMT with that?
That the FDA has advised against as a COVID treatment.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the FDA over Joe Rogan.
The NFL says it will be reviewing what happened with Rodgers and the team, which has had several positive COVID cases.
Yeah, they're really partying it up in Green Bay.
This is really the first big example we've seen in the National Football League where a superstar level player has gone through a serious COVID-19 issue.
Yeah. And then we get to hear what his fiance says. Woo! Woo! Entitlement. Can't wait for this.
Shailene Woodley has a big little problem with the coverage surrounding fiancé Aaron Rodgers' COVID vaccine
It's giving him anxiety and we're not having enough sex.
drama. The actress called out the media for, quote, grasping at straws after multiple outlets reported on an astrology-based Instagram story she
What? Grasping what? He went on the biggest sports show in... Do you even know what that means?
posted following Aaron's confirmation that he is unvaccinated for the coronavirus.
Oh, thank God.
Shailene wrote in a new post over the weekend that there was nothing, quote, cryptic about what she had shared and appeared to deny that she erased the post herself, pointing out that stories automatically self-delete after 24 hours.
Oh, that's your excuse. We're just going to let it happen. Kind of like when Aaron said he was immunized. There's no follow-up questions.
The Emmy nominee went on to say that she was, quote, literally LOLing at the, quote,
Was she?
determination to make a story out of nothing. Nonsense, including infertility, at the, quote, determination to make a story out of nothing.
Yeah, true.
Shailene's
computer glitch, sorry.
post in question reportedly included the phrase, calm seas may bring you peace, but storms are where you'll find your power.
Oh, thank God. Aaron Rodgers' wife is putting up memes. Woo!
Which some initially
At least his brother's not Jackson Mahomes.
interpreted as an indirect reference to the fallout from Aaron's current situation. The Green Bay Packers quarterback had to miss Sunday's game.
Yeah, he did. I don't care. What is the meaning of life? It's Sarah Palin's kids keep squirting out kids.
Sarah Palin's daughter, Willow, is going to be a mom of 3.
Oh, thank God. Oh, yeah. Wow. You know, there's so many people that want to have kids, that are trying to have kids. And then the Palins were like, time to have a kid. Let's watch Days of Our Lives.
On Sunday, the 27-year-old revealed in an Instagram video that she's pregnant with her 3rd child,
Oh,
a
man.
boy. Been keeping this guy a little bit of a secret. 1 more week and we'll be halfway with our boy, she captioned the sentimental post. In the video, Willow is wearing an unbuttoned green plaid cardigan with a form-fitting long green dress as she poses and rubs her growing baby bump.
Oh, thank God they're having kids. Takes so much talent to not pull out. Woo! A round of applause, baby. It was brought to you by the philosopher Waka Flocka Flame. Remember that? Round of applause. Oh, God.
Demi Lovato just announced the launch of their own adult toy, and it's
And I don't identify by ever using it. No. Can you imagine how annoying the vibrator would be from Demi Lovato? Alien to real. That just went very long.
Things are heating up between Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson.
Yes.
A source tells ET the two are casually dating and seeing where things go.
Yeah, marriage.
Quote, Pete is really into Kim and excited about her. Kim
Yeah, you're banging Kim Kardashian.
likes Pete as well, but isn't rushing into anything serious.
Yeah, you know Pete's got to chill out, bro.
It's a different experience for sure.
Meanwhile, another source tells ET Kim has been protective of her ex, Kanye West, and his feelings, adding that she's been trying to keep her hangouts with Pete low-key because she doesn't know how Kanye will react.
Oh, that sounds fun, having to worry about Kanye.
I'm just extremely happy. Can you tell by my face?
No. You're a scary dude, bro.
An additional source tells ET, quote, Kim and Kanye's co-parenting relationship and friendship changes almost daily, depending on Kanye's mood.
Ah, it sounds like a healthy relationship.
One day, he wants to get back together with Kim, and the next day, he is blocking her number.
What a delight he is.
Kim is over any drama.
Yeah, she wants to just get banged up by some young men. Woo! Who wouldn't? This show's about to end. This shit already. This has been brought to you by the Tampa Bay Hot Sauce Company at TampaBayHotSauce.com. There, you can order online, and all the locations are there. And when you get that nice hot sauce, tag us on Instagram at Tampa Bay Hot Sauce at Ryan Hoppe Radio. This has also been brought to you by FitsAgeFitness.com, the best workout trainer in all of the Bay Area. fit_sage_fitness on Instagram. You can do workouts in person with him if you live in the Tampa Bay area. If you don't, you can do virtual workouts. All the info, fitsagefitness.com. It's also been brought to you by Amir Academy of Martial Arts. At amiracademy.com, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m., 2700 22nd Street North, and that's in St. Petersburg, just fighting a speech impediment. Go there, amiracademy.com. westchaseprinting.com, yard signs, whatever the hell you need. You can always go there and drop my name with the invoice. And finally, Rich Keeley Master Barbershop at richkbarber.com. I'm out of breath, and so are you from listening to the show. At Ryan Hoppe Radio on every social media platform but Snapchat, which is Hoppe Radio, Spotify, TuneIn, Spreaker, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, all the good platforms. Search up Hoppe Radio, HOPPE Radio, ZRadioLive.com. Every Thursday at 5 p.m. East Coast time, search up Z Radio Live on Odyssey. And go to quadpod.com/Ryan Hoppe, QODPOD.com/Ryan Hoppe. Oh, man, I'm very tired. I hope you enjoyed the show. I'll be back later this week. Spread the word as I record for the hardworking average Joe and Jane that grind in life. I don't care if you live in Gulfport, Mississippi, or St. Petersburg, Florida, or Cleveland, Ohio, or Chicago. I want to make time go by. I heard a review from a listener. He said he felt like driving around his truck drinking a big gulp listening to this show, and that was the perfect explanation of
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Bye.
Hoppe Hour is now over. Hoppe Hour is now over. Hoppe Hour is now over.
And like that, he's gone.